Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today is October the 4th, 2022. Man, guess what? Another state is confirming that EV stocks, or in this particular situation, Lucid, is going to see a 10x move to the upside, all because of what they're doing in terms of regulation and laws, trying to get rid of gas guzzlers or vehicles that run on gas in 2032. I'm going to talk about that today to see if that's going to be the case. Then with Lucid trading around $14, this may be a prime opportunity to come in and scoop this stock up for the long term. Let's talk about it. Hit that like button. Instead of also subscribe to the channel. All right. So real quick, look at this article from Investor Place. Certain EV stocks will see 10x gains according to this state. Now, recently, California passed a law, right? And they passed the law saying that they're trying to get rid of the sale of new gas powered cars by 2035, right? 2035. They're trying to get rid of the sale of gas powered vehicles. So if they're going to get rid of gas powered vehicles, then what other options are there going to be for vehicles? Of course, EVs, electric vehicles. So during that time frame, from now until then, people are going to have to transition from gas to EVs. And guess what? Not only is California passing that law, New York did the exact same thing. Right here, just last week, New York did the exact same thing. Governor Kathy Hochul announced new legislation regarding all new cars sold in the state to be zero emissions by 2035. California and New York aren't anomalies here. Those big states usually start the trend. If these two states are going to implement getting rid of gas powered vehicles by 2035, guess what? You would expect more and more states to jump on board. Starting in 2023, both California, which has a population of 40 million people, and New York, with a population of 20 million, will have laws in place banning the sale of new gas cars in their state by 2035. That means that 25% of Americans now live in a state that plans to ban gas cars by 2035. 25% in just those two states alone. Now, guess what? You also have 17 states that signed on abiding by California's air quality standards. 17 states. So if California is leading the way, New York soon came in after. What do you think the chances are of these other 17 states implementing the same type of laws of getting rid of gas powered vehicles by 2035? What do you think? Now, of course, it doesn't mean that every state, all 17 states that already signed on to abide by California's law, air quality standards, that they're going to also do the same thing. It doesn't mean that, but the chances are pretty good when you have a big state like California and New York following this new law. Some of these 17 states presumably would also do the same thing. All right, here it is right here. Now, Lucid is an EV car maker, right? And look at the price today. So if you're looking at 2035, right? And I know many of you have heard YouTubers tell you to hold stocks for the next 60 years. Could this be one of them? Is Lucid going to benefit from these states getting rid of gas powered vehicles? What do you think? Because it's going to be a very competitive market by 2035. Best believe. We have already seen a lot of the other older car manufacturers like Ford, Honda, GM coming up with their own EV vehicles. So the market's going to be inundated with EV vehicles. Okay, it's going to be inundated, especially as 2035 rolls around. So I know a lot of people already think that Tesla is going to benefit handsomely from it. But as more and more competition comes out, Tesla is going to lose some of that reign. Lucid, can it benefit though? Yeah, it can. Well, undoubtedly it can, especially seeing it at prices that it is today. So let's talk about this real quick. Did a video in Lucid right here on what's that, September the 14th, looking for the price in Lucid to go up, and it did. It just wasn't long. That's one of the hardest things about price predictions, that you don't know how long the market's going to go up or go down or move in the way that you expected it to go. It took the market, 3 to 4 days for us to see the run up, and each day we've seen sellers come into the market in Lucid. So I'm not surprised that the market could not sustain its bullishness on those days. I'm not surprised, especially right here, like all this volume that came in on the 16th. That is why the price in Lucid is down right now, because all that volume that came in on the 16th was selling. Okay, so congratulations to those who was able to at least get 11% out the market in Lucid, or 10%. All right, so let's cut that out. Now, again, we're trading at a support area in Lucid. Everyone sees this. We held support back in May, and here we are again today, holding support right now. Okay, 2-day chart for Lucid. Does this mean that this is a buying opportunity? A lot of people see it as such. And if you're going to follow what California and New York is doing by 2035, then seeing the market hit this area here is pretty decent. Now, it doesn't mean that we don't have long, that we're not going to continue to go down another 28-29%, because that's definitely still on the table. But to look for this from that time period of 2035, yeah, this definitely looks to be a cheaper price level for Lucid right now. But then it's going to come upon the management and the marketing style of Lucid and the type of design EV vehicles that they make in order for them to really get some demand or some chunk of the EV market. Okay, so now check this out on a 3-day chart right here. This 3-day price bar, even this one, is selling. We saw the market bounce off support, and we're still seeing sellers now. So the market in Lucid is not strong right now. It's not massively bullish. It is what it is. So like if you're trying to time the market, yeah, this is not a bullish stock right now. So if you're trying to buy it, it's not showing any bullishness right now outside of it holding support. That's it. That's the only thing that is looking to be bullish, is that the market support is coming in Lucid right here. Okay, around $13-14 now. One thing that we don't like is seeing weakness at areas to where we should be seeing strength. Last week was weakness at an area that we should be seeing strength, and we haven't seen it just yet. Here is weakness right here on this weekly bar, and even this one. Okay, the longer that we see more weakness come through, this support area is going to break and price is going to go lower. Okay, look at this on the 2 weeks. We don't want to see these weakness bars at support areas. We don't. So even longer term, i.e. weekly time frame, this market in Lucid is still weak. You can see it on a 3 weekly chart. So in terms of buying the stock right now, no, I wouldn't buy it right now. Even if this comes to fruition in 2035, 2022, Lucid's price is still showing us that the market is weak. And I say that because even here on the 3 weekly chart, look at this. The market could not even trade back above, what, $17, $18? It got rejected right there over the last 3 weeks. So that's still confirmation that the market in Lucid is still weak right now. Look at that on the 5 weekly chart. Look at Lucid on the monthly chart. So I'm still looking for price in Lucid to go down. Yeah, I don't think this support area is going to hold. I don't think it is. The charts on multiple time frames giving us a whole lot of weakness, and now we will have to focus in on the price action all the way back here. Okay, all the way back here. First price target is 13. That's my first price target, $13, y'all. Now let's see what we got here though. $13 is first. Okay, so let's just do it in $1 increments. $13 is first, and then like $12 is second. We don't want to see the market break below $12 though. All right, so we got it. We got 2 price targets. Okay. So let's go ahead and do it. Now that's 1760. Let's just run it to 18. That's how we're going to play the weakness. We're going to continue to be weak into the market and Lucid until we see price break above that $18 level. First price target is going to be 13. So that's 8%. Second price target is going to be 12, which is 14, almost 17%. I mean, not 17, 14, almost 15% there. There you go. All right, so I'm not really all that bullish into the market in Lucid. Yes, it's holding support right now. Yes, I wouldn't be surprised to see the market run up initially, but from the long term, which is why this price prediction is being based off of, is that price is still weak. So go ahead and give me your thoughts. Make sure you maintain the profitability, and as always, trade different.